your drainage in the bunkers. Then they go back and they put a gravel down over the top of the drainage. Then they spray that gravel with a polymer. And the polymer allows the water to go through the gravels into the drain. It keeps the sand from going down into the drain, and that's the real key to it. And so I'm going to have a little demonstration here, if I could have Pat help me.
Oh, that's dangerous.
This is the gravel that is sprayed with the polymer. So just hold that right there. You go. You're doing good.
It's like a donut I had this morning.
If we miss this bucket, you get to clean it up. So the water goes straight through the gravel and the polymer and goes straight into the drains. Good job. You want to stay here? And so that is the real key, that it holds the gravels together and allows the water to go through it. And then you don't have the water build up in the bottom of the bunkers or the sand going down in the drains that will stop the drains up. So it's worked fantastic at Stonehenge. We've had 5 inches of rain, and actually the bunkers are better than they were without the rain. It packs the sand down, and we go in and work it up. We've not pumped one single bunker at Stonehenge since we did that process. And I know the guys at Heatherhurst, when I left at Heatherhurst in 2014, we were pumping the bunkers then, we were pumping them before that. And I know they're going to be excited to know that that's going to be a thing of the past. So I'm here to ask for approval for the $460,000.
Thank you. Can I have a motion on that PR?
It is my pleasure as a golfer to move that we approve the $460,000 for the Better Billy Bunker project on Heatherhurst.
Okay, can I have a second?
I'll second.
Any further discussion?
Yes, sir.
In 2016, when you did Stonehenge,
Yes, sir.
I thought that was a little over $600,000.
It was, the project was for $530,000, and we completed it, I think, at $485,000. There was a lot more sod work went into the bunker, around the bunkers at Stonehenge. That was sort of a renovation. We laid a lot of fescue sod around the green complexes and around the bunkers, and went in and laid zoysia around the bunkers. The Bray already has good sod around the bunkers. Being a zoysia golf course, we're not going to have to replace near as much sod. So that's why the difference in the price you see is mainly in the sod work. I feel like this is going to be more of a logistics job where they have to haul the sand out, have to haul the sand back. The only sod work we will do is if we damage something along the type of the work and stuff, but we have no intentions of doing a lot of sod work.
So, are you doing 36 holes at Heatherhurst?
We are doing 36 holes. The Stonehenge project was 88,000 square feet of bunkers. These bunkers at both golf courses at Heatherhurst is 89,000 square feet. So it's going to be, it's really close to the amount of sand. Now, when they come in, if the Stonehenges was a little less diameter, it wasn't hardly the 88,000, so the price went down. So we'll just have to see how big the Heatherhurst actually turns out to be. It should be close. So.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, we have a motion on the floor. It's been seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Better Billy Bunker Systems.
I'd like a round of applause for Pat for holding the.
We finally found out something you can do.
That's right.
Yeah, you got that right.
Resident services.
I'm in a good frame of mind today. My pacemaker kicked in this morning at 6:30, and I'm here. I got one question, Phil, for you, and I'm a little sensitive about this, but I noticed it's lieutenant colonels, I didn't see any generals, but a lot of brass in there. How about 3-stripers, those buck sergeants that were drafted?
First sergeant.
All right.
Those are the ones that are actually going to do the work.
Oh, okay. You know. Right there. Okay, quick and sweet. You'll be happy, Mr. Weber, to hear this. Our 5 Wishes program back on August 5th was extremely successful. We gave out 400 of these brochures. And by the way, if you didn't get one, FTRS has them, along with the phone books. They're still there. Of course, the year's almost over. But this is a good little booklet to have, and it'll come in handy for you down the road, sooner or later. Thursday, August 29th, busy day. We have the Four Corners Car Fit from 10 to 2. Come and greet Chief Mike Williams and his staff. We'll be there, getting you outfitted with your car. There'll be a drug take back, I believe. And this is important, folks, seriously. Especially if any of you have syringes or stuff like that. They have to be disposed of with special care. The art shredder will be there. I'll be there with 2 cartons of Playboys. But anyway, I do suggest you take advantage of it. And at 2 to 4, you did hear this earlier, at the community center, Congressman Rose will be here, and it might be worth your while to go and see what he has to say. Wednesday, 9/11, there will be a CFC health fair. FGRS will be there handing out their Viola Life. We suggest if you don't have a Viola Life that you pick it up. They're free. And that'll be it goes from 7 to 11 over at the medical complex right here in the Glade. And to wrap it up, we sold out our concert for both nights. Elvis Presley, tonight is the first night. Cumberland County Playhouse is putting this on for us, and we're extremely grateful to Bryce McDonald and his staff. And both nights are sold out, and at this concert, we're going to hit you for another few bucks. We're selling a wildlife calendar as a fundraiser, and this was honchoed by one of our wonderful residents, Mary Neeson. And I'm sure you've seen on Facebook and a lot of your pictures in the Glade some of the beautiful wildlife photography that we have here. Well, our wildlife photographers got together with Mary, and they put together a beautiful calendar with some spectacular animal shots, bird shots, etc. And they'll be on sale for 12 bucks. So I look forward to those of you who have a ticket coming tonight. Thank you. Any questions? Thanks.
Thank you, Pat. Okay, comments from the floor. If you have any comments or statements, if you come up to the microphone, introduce yourself, give you a little bit of time.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm Judy Glade, and on behalf of Holly Hansen and John Conrad and myself, we're elated to announce the launch of the Center for Lifelong Learning, where learning never ends. Some important facts about that is that it will be open to everyone in Cumberland County. That means we're encouraging the Cumberland County residents, Crossville City residents, and Fairfield Glade residents to participate. Most classes will be hosted at Rome State Community College. One of them will be out here at Wildwood Stables, and another one will be at our community complex in town. But 99% of them will be at Rome State Community College. There will be 3 semesters a year, fall, spring, and summer. Beginning August 26th, you will be able to go online to our website at timetomeet.com/classes and register as a member. Once you register as a member, then on Monday, September the 2nd, our online catalog, which contains approximately 30 classes this semester, you can sign up for those classes then. The classes will begin on October 1st. All of our instructors are volunteers. This is all a nonprofit organization. Everybody's a volunteer. And there's no cost for this year to the students. There are some classes that have a small materials fee, but all the classes are free to everyone. And that's all. We hope to see all of you there signing up. And if you want to teach a class, we're still looking for people who are just passionate or experienced about a subject that would like to be a volunteer teacher in the spring term. Thank you.
Great. That's another exciting program that's going on here in Glade and in the county. Anyone else? Okay, comments or remarks from the board? Yes, ma'am.
Mr. President, just want to make a reminder to everyone that the next formal board meeting is going to be in September 20th at 9 a.m. Please come. Lots of wonderful new information to share with you.
Yes, that's our annual meeting in September. It's not necessarily, and I'll explain this at the meeting itself, but it's not a working board meeting. It's more of an informational board meeting. And at 10 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the conference center.
At the conference center, yes. On the 20th. There we go. Now I got it all. Can I have any other comments from the board? Motion to adjourn.
I so moved.
Second? Second. All in favor? We are adjourned.